Hey swingers, this is Mike Swingman here giving you guys a video. Today's video we are going to go over the best PCI settings when it comes to the show 23. Okay, so first things first, what I usually do when it comes to, before streaming or before playing, I always like to go to custom practice first to, kind of get my swing, warmed up. Just like in real life, we always have BP on the field before we go out and have our game. So you're gonna go to custom practice, and how you go to custom practice, you simply go to the menu. You're in the menu, you scroll all the way down, it shows custom practice. Click on that, pick whatever team you want, any team, doesn't matter. And once you get to here, when you have custom practice type, obviously since we're doing hitting, you go batting. I personally like to keep everything as a strike. You could mix it up and go, you can have your pitcher throw balls and all that. It's up to you. But also, which is actually pretty new this year, is that you can have frequency. And frequency, the cool thing about frequency here is that you can actually choose which pitch you want to see more frequently, like four-seam fastball, curveball, or changeup. And not only that, you can also minimize it to have which one you want to see the most, which is either sinker or fastball, in which all you're going to see in these zones will be sinker and four seam. I think that's actually something that's really cool. That's something that the show finally seeing a lot of players warm up before the game, that they actually use. They want to utilize these settings a lot, which is, I think, pretty sweet. But that's something that they added in this game, was this new pitch frequency. So once you have your settings down and you have your frequency, your pitches, who you're facing, now we're going to go into the PCI settings, okay? So when you go to the PCI settings, you click on the options tab here, you go gameplay, and it's going to show general, where you can go difficulty, whatever. But what we're going to do is we're going to press the R1. Now Xbox, I think it's LB, could be wrong. I apologize if I do get it wrong, my bad. But for PS5, it's R1. You're going to go to control. You want your hitting interface add zone, so you see the PCI anchor preset, reset batter dots on. If you don't want your anchor dots on, that's fine, turn it off. But the indicator you want on. Okay, so this is where I personally use, depending on how I'm doing in the game. When I'm on like BR, All-Star, anything when it comes to All-Star, I'll have my PCI inner with wedge. I center it with diamonds, and then I'll have my color yellow with 70% transparency. Okay. Now, if that's not working, if I'm facing like a fast pitcher or someone that has gas, that has an outlier.
Why is he throwing so hard right now? 95.3 gas.
I take off my wedge and I just have straight diamonds. You could go bat PCI. Me personally, I haven't been so fond with the bat PCI. It hasn't been working so greatly as my other PCIs that have worked. So I decided to go diamonds. I've been doing well with it, my personal preference. If you don't like it and you like the bat PCI, hey, same thing like hitting in real life. Work what's best for you. Okay? But what I've noticed what works is definitely the diamonds. I go diamond middle because it helps me navigate around the zone, and I have better reaction time on inside heaters, and also kind of have a good track pitch of what, where that slider or, curveball is going to land. So that's something that I recommend. Okay. You could do fade out. Not a big fan of fade out, so leave fade out alone. Now the camera that I do recommend is strike zone for the hitting view. The reason why I personally like strike zone is because it helps me kind of see the spin of the ball of either a fastball, sinker, or changeup. Me personally, I see the zone better. I've seen a lot of guys also use strike zone 2 or even strike zone high. That works too. Again, whatever works for you guys. This is my hitting view, which is strike zone. I think it works fantastically. I think a lot of top 50 guys use it. Once you guys get this thing down, I think it's a lot easier to pick on, to read on pitches and utilize on that perfect. Okay. Again, guys, what I use, PCI center, diamonds. You could go bat PCI as well. Me personally, I haven't done good with the PCI on the bat side. Inner, you could go wedge. I've seen wedge and Starfire work really well, or you can go Starfire wedge with no center. That also has worked well. But my preference, what I've worked that has worked well for me right now as of late, has been diamond center, and sometimes I'll go wedge with the diamonds. That's for Hall of Fame, you know, or I'm sorry, correction, All Star. Okay, Hall of Fame and Legend, probably just gonna stick to just diamonds and maybe Starfighter as my inner. Okay, all right. But guys, if you guys like the content and if this has helped you to hit more perfects, be sure to hit that subscriber button and hit that follow button and bell notifications button so that you guys are notified for my future uploads on this channel. With that being said, I hope this PCI settings video helped you guys out. Hope to see you guys in the next one because we got more content coming your way. Take care, guys. See you guys in the next one.